Just don't question where I keep all my pumpkins. And we'll be fine.
Where are the pumpkins?
Do you also want a pumpkin? I will throw a pumpkin on you too. It's my last one, but I'll do it.
Don't make me go get my stack of 100 of that little annoying dude.
Do it. Do it.
Around. I think I have like a bunch of them on my death knight still. The little skeleton.
You know, why did you toss a pumpkin on me, Pylex?
Because it's tradition at this point.
But it's not Halloween.
It doesn't need to be Halloween. Halloween spirit lives within all of us.
Every day can be Halloween if you believe hard enough.
Listen, I go out and dress up every single day. Because apparently in society's eyes, I'm just dressing up. So, guess what?
Oh no.
I felt bad and gave the Black Dragon a chance.
So are the Black Dragons only mine?
I took it and it kept me alive.
I got disconnected.
It's also because you threw a pumpkin on my head.
Well, I took the red one. Not getting disconnected.
Which one did you take, Ved?
The green one.
Yeah, the green one's also
Green and a black one, yep.
Green did me dirty last time.
Alright, well, we have some people.
Gonna die in like 2 seconds.
Falling into an abyss and then falling.
Free falling.
Alright.
Where's Bri? I have a present for Bri.
Ah!
You'll find
Red
me
is
eventually.
good. Red is good, you said?
I did blue.
I've never gone wrong with blue.
Red,
Yes.
blue, and bronze.
Hey, Bri, can you say something?
No.
That's
Okay.
bogus. It gave me 10% durability loss.
That is kind of bogus, like, goddamn.
I don't know, you just seem kind of quiet on my end, so I decided to try to fix it.
Oh, okay. I think I'm usually quiet-ish.
Alright,
Well-
so
Some odd reason it turned you down to 50%. I could not hear a single thing you said.
the difference on this fight, we'll start with phase 1. The big difference is that those sparks that we had to interrupt or stun before, we now have to do it twice.
Mhm.
Well, this is going to be a bit more difficult then.
I think we should make a point to stack together and stay stacked.
Yeah, and
For
then,
the sake of the lightning breath being, we always know where that's going.
yeah,
and
the only
everyone
people
just
who will be
shimmies.
out are the people who have the charges that have to go to the sides.
Mm-hmm.
Then we spread for the sparks. And then the outer, the first intermission, you're gonna have a dot put on you that a debuff put on you that after 6 seconds will explode to any other players within its 7 yards of you. And as soon as acolytes hit 30% health, they get 150% face. Yeah. We'll
I love-
just
I love
start
it.
with that for now. If we get to,
What?
because we'll see if we once we get to phase 2, I'll say what happens there in the next intermission. Just gonna start smaller.
If we get to phase 3, everyone just jump off.
It sounds like Wowhead's guide for this.
Not
is
now,
wrong.
Grak!
I hear a jump off.
What's the time between the orbs that need to be interrupted? Because depending on that I may have a problem.
As soon as one
Well-
disappears, the other one just pops up.
Yeah, you can stun them, interrupt them,
You can
displace them, any of
I
that.
think means
Oh,
between
no.
waves for cooldowns.
Yeah, between waves.
Spec into incapacitating roar. It's amazing.
Typhoon will
Already,
work
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Typhoon.
Oh wait, I do have incap war. The reason I was saying that is because if it's Long if
Yeah,
it's
solar
less than a
beam's long.
minute. If it's less than a minute, it's like a. I'm gonna have problems.
You can spec into Skull Bash too. How about that?
I have in Cat War. It'll be fine.
Yeah, druids have a lot of options. Warriors
Yeah.
have a lot of options.
Anybody
These
might have.
prowlers.
We only need 2 options, right?
Mm.
Anybody
Yeah, I was
might
gonna
have 2.
say, if it was not a minute between raves, I was probably gonna have problems. 'Cause I
What
forgot
I'm
about
s-
Cat War.
After going over the heroic changes, the one I'm scared about is the fact that there's 2 ads when the big
Yep.
storm ads come out.
Yep. So yeah, I guess I can. So because we have to get food buff and everything. Phase 2, when the shield thing comes out, if you get close to the person with the opposite charge, instead of it just hurting you guys, it's an AOE pulse to the entire raid.
That's scary.
That
Yeah.
seems fine. Just have to be in position slightly faster.
Yeah, just position fat, and we need a free spread because it happens immediately. It immediately when it happens, we get a 48k hit, and then afterwards, it's 37k per second for the longer you're in. And I think we can just go ahead and Fantas now since we're gonna probably be here the whole night.
Yeah, I just put the chest down to grab one.
And then
And a flask, but I don't have. There's none in there.
I have
Yeah, you got,
I mean,
you got 90
facilities.
seconds to clear the platforms if we get to the platforms.
Yeah. And when we have the second intermission, yeah, there's the 2 ads, the 2 big ads. Gotta make sure the small ones never get to them.
Oh, damn it.
And if you kill one of them before the other one, it gives them 30% increased attack speed and makes them do more ticking damage quicker. And last phase, the only difference is now one person will get something called magnetic charge, and wherever you're at, everyone will get pulled to. So when we get there, we'll talk about that when we get there.
Let's just die a few
Yeah,
times
let's just
first.
let's just see how to begin with.
I'm scared.
Can I get a
You should
flask,
be.
please?
Got a flask.
I think Ever said, yeah.
And
Thank you.
yeah,
Better than nothing.
Listen, I have my files of Elemental Chaos. I'll be fine. If anyone else needs one, let me know. I have 15 of them.
No, that's
actually,
good.
Neutrino, if we get to phase 2 quickly, I will just go ahead and try to do that. Just negative go under the boss, positive stay out, group up, and like pairs of 2 if you have to. Because to get the damage increase for the charges, you only have to be with one other person who has that mark.
But it's preferred that we all group up.
Yeah, it's preferred to try to group up, but worst case scenario, just group up with you and one other person.
Alright.
Make sure you get the damage increase.
Rave.
Alright, let's go ahead and give it a try.
Where's Valkis?
I don't know. He hasn't said anything to me.
Corsold and Null are out.
Yep.
I just looked and saw that Blade was the only one with Battle Shout.
Where did you get your battle shout from?
From
I
last
logged
night.
out immediately after last night and just now
Oh.
logged back in.
Fair enough.
They made me work at work today. It was horrible.
God, how dare they?
Adreno has a forbidden buff for now.
Alright,
Kill him.
Die.
let's try this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hero.
Hero.
Here comes the bomb.
Stop ums.
Move to circle.
Eve and Giggles.
Breath, get ready to move. Left or right?
Move.
Oh,
Can't keep them that close.
Yeah.
One
he
stage
turned
here,
like.
the two
Here
on the
comes the
right. You have to take them farther away because
Yeah.
you'll take 160k damage.
Nope.
Yep.
I think
Yeah,
she was
it was-
either targeting me or Endish because I went right to get away from it and like hit me anyway.
Well, people weren't stacked up, so it targeted someone that was to
Yeah.
the right of the rest of the group.
Yeah. If it targets someone with a charge, or with one of the charges, that's gonna happen. Just kind of adapt there, since they do have to be spread out more on heroic.
Yeah.
Just gotta look which way she's facing. For safety.
I didn't notice a bunch of lag when she breathed, though,
No.
this time around.
No. I wonder if
That's
it's a normal thing. Which actually makes normal more difficult, in a way.
Yeah, I will admit, like, I think everyone got something whenever that happened. I just made a habit, as soon as I see breath, I just start strafing.
Alright, so if you get the charges, try to get to those markers and be spread out. That way you guys take as little damage as possible.
Yeah.
And I would also suggest, if you have a small defensive to use when charges not to use that too. Alright, let's go and try again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Everyone get as close to the boss as possible right now. Here's the bombs. Make sure to spread these out to the markers. There they are.
Breath.
Jiggle. Breath. Stop. Get your back to one of the electric pools. And you will need to use the defensive here if you still have.
You don't want to stand or move.
Get out of them. Stack back up and get ready for the next set of bomb. Here they are. Go to the markers. Brennan, Kate, him.
That was quite the panic.
Alright. Yeah.
I tried to go
My add-on said go left. I saw somebody going left, so I went right, and then
Here's the hurricane.
over there fast enough.
Spread out.
The
And here's the sparks.
elements
So you can reach
answer to
them.
me!
Do your first in a row. Go after it again.
So, do the bombs have to be spread out that way?
Yes.
I was sorry, but
Yeah, spreading them out that. Yeah, spreading them out that much makes it so that not only are the people, those of us who are right on the boss, taking the least amount of damage possible, but then you guys are taking the least amount of damage possible. Because I think it's like 10 more yards past the actual circle around you is the maximum drop-off point, like where it's not going to reduce anymore. Oh, yeah.
My
That was
dragon
not
didn't
even
like
planned, but yeah. Because you get the marks you guys get are the same as the markers I placed down, just go ahead and run to the one that you have.
Yeah, but it stinks when you're on the left side and it wants you to run all the way across to the right side.
Well, everyone should be stacked up in the center,
Yeah,
so it really.
Yeah, so for the entirety of phase 1, everyone should be on X unless you have a charge, then you run to the other out.
Then shouldn't we have triangle? Never mind, I'm dumb.
No, triangle and square are just for when we get to the intermission.
My brain was like, wait, but isn't that the part we need to run to next time? Sorry.
Oh, my brother logged on.
I feel like we need to see this a little bit more.
Hey Rex,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Let us know when you're ready, Eve.
Good. I was just beaconing folks.
Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Bombs are coming out in 5 seconds.
Move to diamond.
This is Eve and Giggle. Dodge. So you're back to lightning field for Hurricane Wing.
Nothing will be left standing.
Get back to X. Here comes a new bomb. This is Renan and Cage him. Defensive.
Ow.
Breath. And wing.
These winds heal flesh from bone.
Get up.
The
Here's the
elements
sparks.
answer to me!
Come on, Trin, you got this.
That part right there is going to be the hardest part.
Yeah.
Your end was inevitable.
It's like a huge blast to AoE and then another one if you use like seconds later.
That's we're going to use some health potions and probably have do the rewind there.
I've seen Invis work. Gee, I wonder who he's talking about.
I blame all the dots that you get in the tree now.
Good.
Alright.
Five, four,
Gammon.
2, 1.
The age of the incarnate speak.
X. Bombs in 3, make sure you go to your marker. Tease and giggle. Bad breath. Ready for hurricane wings.
Nothing will be left standing.
Get back to X for more bomb. Rin or NK him here. Deep breath. Dodge. Another hurricane wing incoming. Get your back to a lightning field.
These winds heal flesh from bone.
Sparks incoming.
The
Spread out.
elements answer to me.
And quickly interrupt and then do your other one.
Move to dice.
Get to your spots. N dash rewind. Defensive.
What spots? What? Oh.
There's another hurricane wing. Alright, that's all of them tank for phase 1. Yeah, when we do the split, that's gonna be at 65% on Razzicat. But when we do the split, yeah, it'll be the evens or green.
The elements answer to me! These winds heal flesh from bone.
Was less than a minute.
Your end
My Chaos
was
Nova was not back up.
inevitable.
Yeah, when it comes to these sparks, you need to crowd control, move whatever twice immediately. And yeah, less than a minute for the second set, it looks like.
I mean, Typhoon, Blast Wave are both on less than a minute cooldown. What is Roar on it less than a minute cooldown? I forget.
Yeah, Ink 4 is 36.
Yeah, I think we have enough between.
Did one of those ads go off?
Yes.
Two
did.
Three of them
At
look
least
like,
two.
actually.
The first
yeah,
set?
3 of them did. Yeah, after the
Three of
first
them
set,
went
3
off.
of them went off.
Is there food?
Oh yeah. God damn it! Where did I put them?
Why are we wasting feasts? Seriously.
I've got 36 in my bag, and I can make more.
but think about it. I've got 8,600 intellect, and it gives me 76. You're literally throwing gold and resources. Like there's no point to because we're dynamic mechanics, not DPS or healing. So there's no point.
Well,
But I'm hungry.
Okay, if you want to waste money, go ahead.
I'm fine wasting money. I am an adult. I can do with my resources as I please. But no, I mean, it's like...
And we're going to keep talking about it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt.
Alright.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Get closer to the X. Bombs in 3, you're ready to go to your mark. Eve and Giggle. Breath. Gear back to lightning speed.
These winds heal
Get back to X as soon as you can. More bombs coming out.
Move the circle.
Get to your markers. This is Ren and K. Here's the breath. Ready for Hurricane Wing. Ready for Sparks.
The elements answer to me!
Here's the wing. Followed by breath. And here's the next charger.
Spread out. The elements answer to me! These winds peel flesh from bone. Your end was inevitable.
There's magic in everything.
You got the coin? That's how you got the bargains.
Yeah, that one was damaged.
We did have 3 orbs bust open. 2.
It wasn't until the end, was it?
No,
I didn't take any damage.
That's towards the end. The earlier one, so the first 5 was just the damage from the charge itself, actually, and the well, between the charge itself and the AOE that he does just passively.
The orbs hit the whole screen.
But we did a couple seconds afterwards that, yeah, we did have a spark burst. There was only 1 instead of 3. Yeah, there's like 2 seconds between when static goes and when an orb pops. Yeah, everyone's gonna have to use a personal major defensive on that 3rd charge. And then just be prepared to move when the breath comes out, not long afterwards.
If you have a pretty long-lasting one, you can pop it like right before the sparks like show up, that explosion, and you might be able to have it stay out for when the statics blow up.
Yeah, even with the distance that we're at right now, we're taking like major amount of damage from the charges.
We had to take them all the way out till blue and green before.
Yeah, that's
with another group.
Yeah,
That far out we
having to
had
do
to
it on
go.
the yeah.
So you keep one here right behind us and the other
So
two
like
way
no,
out?
like this, I think is what you're trying to say, Giggles.
Yeah, the two side ones had to go way out.
So you still had
Then
one
we're
back
gonna
here?
die. Because there's no way the healers are gonna follow us out there.
No, you got to get healed up before you go, and then you've got to put your defensives up that when you go out, you know.
Did you guys still have one over here?
Yeah, we put one right here on this crack right here, because the melee then can
Yeah.
still continue to hit the boss while in the stack.
Okay, so you're saying okay, I see. So you're saying have the have this like where are you at?
Right here where this food is.
Right where the food's at. Okay, so you're saying have that there, have the raid actually be more towards like there, like right on top.
It can be. You can still be X right above it, right there. This one can blow up right here as long as we're not standing in it. So we just
that's
move
fine.
forward. We just move forward when the center one goes.
Okay, and then I'm guessing that means that like purple and yellow are actually out of range of it then.
Yes.
Okay, so so on heroic they actually did put a max range on it.
Some people said you didn't have to go out that far, but we still found we had to. And to be honest, we only got to the side platforms. We didn't get any further than that. So.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could try to get them out as far as we can. Now, because there's the counter.
Yeah, just heading towards that mark, even if you can't actually get to there. Just making sure that you're as far as possible. We can try it once to see how it goes.
The boss phase is at 65%, is that right?
Yep, boss phase is 65%. There's no other conditions to phasing.
Technically, we're supposed to be out of this phase before the second sparks. Or the second, I'm sorry, the second orbs. Sorry.
Yes, that sparks. And I actually did kind of assume that one.
Yeah, it's a part of a DPS check, I think.
Yeah, because at that point is when the mechanics start overlapping so bad that you can't deal with it.
I don't think it's happening.
Yeah, we can. Let's try one more to see how this goes. But yeah, worst case scenario, yeah, we'll just move a DPS over to heals. I just want to see how this turns out. So let's go ahead and try this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Get ready for charges in 5. And then Eve, I actually want you to run right to the center of the room and use your aura to make sure everyone gets it. Here's Eve and Giggles. Here's Hurricane Wing. Back to the lightning field. More bombs incoming.
Move to diamond.
We only have run up for this one. And here's the next breath. And
spread out.
The elements answer to me! These winds kill flesh from bone. Your end was inevitable.
Let me show you what I got.
I was just gonna ask if the person's supposed to be supposed to be.
Silex, what do the axolotls do to you?
You don't. I think Cracker Silex, we will want one of you guys to swap to heals. And then we're gonna have to figure out a way to have constant damage reduction or something. Because we are taking a lot more damage than I'm seeing other groups doing. And part of that might just be a gearing thing because of how early in the tier we still are. And having only done... I've only done like the heroic and not everyone doing some mythic plus. Yeah, that's another. Yeah, they are also inconsistent in how much damage they're dealing. It looks like.
Silax?
Go ahead and do a test. So, I'm right back.
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Hey,
I
Val.
don't
Should
know.
we just
Why
go
would you put something in the
AFK?
oven?
Huh?
Hi, Valkyrie.
Then you just have to go and check something in the oven. I'm not sure when.
I mean, yeah, but that was like 2 minutes ago. What's happening with the other like 10 minutes that we're just standing here?
I mean, we're looking.
Yeah, Grim and I are trying to see what's going on because we're taking a lot more damage than other groups are taking.
Yep, like significantly.
Yeah, like they're not having anyone drop below 50% most of the time, or if it is, like they're like just under 400 people.
Do you have it like sorted by damage by spell? Can we see what spell is disproportionately hitting us?
Well, we're talking strictly about the static bombs right now. Like that's the 3 zones being dropped on the floor. I've already looked at 3 different kill videos from 3 different groups, 2 of which are geared within 1 or 2 item levels of the same as us and same rough size, about 20 people, and when their static charges go out, they might have 1 or 2 people to hit 50% health, but everyone else is somewhere between that, and then they're immediately right back up. And in fact, one of the groups is 4 healing it at 20 people. They have 2 less healers than we do. And one of them is a disc priest that's not even really doing anything, according to the meter, according to the logs I pulled from their fight.
How many times have they killed that? I mean, we're just starting to do this, so it's still a learning process for everybody, including the healers.
Right, but we're trying to figure out what is going on there. And I'm not gonna. I can dig into it later, deeper into like what actually is being cast at certain times. I'm not gonna do that right now, but something weird is going on, and I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah. So I'm looking at our how much damage we're taking. Actually, the passive damage she's dealing that's doing the most to us. And but the static charge is only having 2 of them at that time. I think it was almost did more than her passive AOE that happens the entire fight.
Yeah, static charge.
Yeah, electric scales, electric lash, static charge. That's mainly where I'm taking most of my damage from.
Yeah.
The electric scales you can't get away from. That's just constant.
No. And same with electric lash.
I mean, damage done. One cast, 506. Yeah, it seems to be about the same amount. Which is weird. One. Yeah. It's mitigated slightly, but it's not really that much different. Okay. Well, people who take it out are going to have to use some kind of cooldown to survive. Like, to reduce the damage they can take it. They just can't take it up front raw. Right? Even if it's 5% reduced damage taken, that's still better than nothing. And they're not putting the storms that far away.
Doesn't the damage from those storms, doesn't it scale based on distance? So the further away you are, the less you take, right?
It does,
So couldn't we just pull them away? Like the dragon out to the other end and just to keep everything else the way it is?
Well, then that's longer for people to have to run.
But I'm pretty sure that those abilities are like everything else that has that same tag on it, is that there is a minimum amount of damage, that there is a distance you go far away and it no longer reduces it any further. There's a minimum damage everyone has to take from those.
So that one of the group that's 4 healing it, the distance between them and like the raid group and the people who have the charges is from myself to circle. That's it. And that's like one of them. Some of them are even a little closer. And it's doing less.
It's more, they're doing more like this with 1 on orange, roughly.
Yeah. And the orange one is only for the knockback. If it wasn't for that, they probably would not care about not having that one over here either.
Yeah. I think part of it is there is an adjustment period to understanding how much damage is going out and when to, pre-hot everyone and then do the healing stuff and the cooldowns without calling them all out. For sure. We're just going to have to get into that habit. So.
Yeah. It's not as hard as... It's not as hard as some of the bosses we, like Daphnia, in some ways, but at the same time, it's also the hardest boss. It doesn't take some time.
Yes.
Actually,
There isn't anything to screw up.
actually, no. If anything,
My champion has arrived.
Whoa.
Valkus, Valkus, I want you to save your rallying cry for the third static charges set.
Oh, okay. We'll do. Third charge.
We'll see how that goes. And then what we're gonna do is the first one, adding on to having Eve's aura and having Giggles' strength, we're gonna actually have Third put his darkness down too. Second set, we have Ren doing aura. We're actually gonna have K do salve, and I'm gonna drop my A and Z then. And third set, we're gonna do rally cry, end dish, rewind, and then after breath's gone out, have K do a him to top everyone up. Hopefully at that point, we should be at 65%, because the next static charge is basically the DPS check here. Because that's when that stacks up with a breath and a spark. Alright, let's try and see what happens.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Here come the bombs. Eve, Thurdus, and Giggles. Dodge breath. Here comes the Hurricane Wing. Get yourself in a good position for it. Next bomb's coming out. This is Ren and K-Cell, then myself. Now. Move out of breath. Here comes out. There we go.
Was Silax not running out?
Yeah. Hurricane Wing.
This is gonna suck.
Oh god, not mine.
Not fine. Yeah, it didn't work.
Okay.
You have to between it and the boss.
Yep.
Oh god.
I mean,
we obviously can't drop a puddle in the middle of everyone.
Right.
No,
yeah,
that-
that needed to go back.
Your end
yeah, that
was
needed to
inevitable.
move. But
I mean, you guys
other than
dying.
that worked a lot better.
People dying give me manic recharge charges, so.
Oh, shush.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I mean, it didn't matter where I was. Like, I think it was Grak that got the other static charge, and I was like right beside him, but we were far away from the group. It didn't do any damage.
Huh.
You do not want to hear what I have to say to them if I get a message like that.
I'm getting on Warcraft right now.
Out here.
There it is, getting back on. Computer restarted and decided they hadn't wanted to apply an update at the same time.
So that's why he died.
Yep.
I was wondering if like he died and the update started, and it was like he died so hard the computer had to restart to register or something. Which would be a funny joke, but
It's obviously because Radagast said no to me doing DPS.
Rezigus said, "Restart computer." She's too strong. She's becoming like that one boss from Metal Gear 2? 3?
Alright.
Radagast doesn't just kill people, it can kill computers.
Impressive.
She'll take control of your keyboard next.
What is this, Sylvanas?
And then you'll have to replug
Alright.
it into a new slot.
Testing it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
No, don't stun me.
Here comes the bomb. Third is Seeds and Giggles. Dodge breath. Here comes the Hurricane Wing.
These winds peel flesh from
Next to the bombs won't be long after. Here's Rin and K, and I'll be dropping my AMD. Get ready to dodge breath. Back to a lightning field. There's none in the very center back. Position yourself accordingly.
Right X, there's one back there.
Sparks incoming.
the elements.
Okay, him.
By lightning.
Silax and Valk.
I can't interrupt that one.
I pressed it, but I died.
Nothing will be left standing.
Like crap, man.
Your end was inevitable.
So, like, for the orb dropping.
Yeah.
If you're on the outer edge, please continue to move. Not at like a super fast pace, but please allow people in the center to continue spreading out. I was caught in the middle of like 3 people, and I had to just stand there and wait for someone to decide that they didn't want to get hit by 2.
Oh, so I need 2 interrupts.
Yeah, interrupt, stuns, all of those things.
Can I even take
Stormbolt or the intimidating show.
Intimidating show's 2 out of the way.
Yes, purge works because it's shield.
Also, your hunter should be able to use our.
Yep, and hunters can use train shot.
Okay, cool.
Wouldn't scatter shot also
Flailing
interrupt?
arrow, whatever it is that. Yeah.
The scatter shot or disorient?
Dazes, right? Is it disorient or just daze? Like the slow walking thingy, or does it actually make them
incapacitation? So yeah, it should work.
Yeah, that should work.
My god, blinding light actually useful on a fight.
Yeah,
What a
I've
world.
been using it for this fight too.
Yeah,
It's weird.
It's because 2 of them end up spawning neutrino. You have the one that you
I'm
immediately.
I'm interrupting one and then purging the second, and it didn't seem to go away.
I'll try that on
Unless-
this poll,
unless
and
you're
I'll
like,
see.
you might be a second too quick on it.
That like completely murders.
I'm wondering if, when it comes to like purging, if you could be a second too early on it and it not go through, even though it consumes cooldown.
Maybe. I don't know. Details registers that the purge works. At least me and Quackers' spells.
So, if I get the interrupt, my rallying cry isn't as good. Just letting you guys know. I can't, oh wait a second. Might be able to get the independent victory. Aha. Alright, figured it out. I'm ready.
Alright, let's see if everyone's ready. Alright.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
You ready for bomb? Eve giggles and thirdest. Position yourself for Hurricane Wing.
These winds peel flesh from bone.
Next set of bombs incoming. This will be Rin, K, and myself.
By lightning.
In the bubble.
Dodge the breath.
Fields.
Me out. Dodge breath. Followed by Hurricane Wing. Get those who are lower health up. Bring up Silat. Here's Hurricane Wing. Sparks, spread out. K him.
I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah, we can't have people dying because you have to stay alive in order to deal with your orb.
These winds peel flesh from bone.
Here's Hurricane Wing. Breath. And here's more charge.
Star is totally on the wrong side.
Yep.
Spread out. The elements answer to me. These winds peel flesh from bone.
Not last one, the one before I had sound, but I was so far.
Yeah, we shouldn't. This is the storm we shouldn't be getting. She should be going to phase 2 already. I mean, people died, so we lost it, but she's at 70.
Nothing will be left standing. Spread out. The elements answer to me.
So the training of consume magic does work for them.
Alright, with the
You got the coin? That's how you got the
sparks, we're gonna have to pre-spread. We'll make sure nobody's on top of you or within 5 yards of you.
The sparks come out really fast as soon as you get off of the wing, right?
That's something that I can, yeah, we can definitely look into more. Maybe something like Group 1 should be on the circle quarter. Group 2, well, that won't work because healers. Wait a second, I can actually change that. Group 5 and 6, Silex and Sean, you guys just kind of find somewhere to stand to try to heal as many people as possible. And then we can do like group 1 should be on circle quarter, group 2 on square quarter, group 3 on triangle quarter, and group 4 on the other side of the boss from circle.
I mean, I only have 30-yard range, so I'm standing on melee, so that's all it comes to.
I'm trying to come up with ideas to try to get the...
I know, I tried chasing them down, but it's harder to chase them down and then get back because I'm wasting all my charges flying around.
Yeah, and honestly, this is one of those bosses that the larger your group, the harder it is. Yeah, I guess when it comes to sparks, it's kind of spread out. Like, range should be on the outside of the gold ring, melee should be on the inside, spread throughout it. And just make sure nobody's in your circle, because if you take 2 circles, you're gonna take heavy damage. If you take a 3rd circle, you are dead. So after 2nd charge, we did have a few. But we did also have some sparks go off too. So having people close, I guess, yeah. This is going to be one of those fights we're going to have to really look to how we can position ourselves to maximize it. Because sparks need to be CC'd, we're interrupted, or all those things, and then we have to get into positions for the charges coming in almost immediately afterward.
There's a lot to do.
Yeah.
People need to stay alive and do mechanics. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
You don't get to just coast through this and hope other people take it over for you. You need to live, stay alive. Don't die to beams. Don't die to orbs. Don't die stuff, and then deal with your orb. Because that's your responsibility. You spawned it, and then do that as fast as possible, and then book it back to continue phase 1 where we started.
Yep. I think there's only one class that cannot easily deal with the orb, and that's just because minus for 1 spec in it, they're only given one way to deal with it for 1 charge. They have nothing really for the other.
What's that?
Unless, well, actually, just dispel might
Which
work.
class?
Never mind. It's dispel magic works. I was thinking, because I know priest would be the one I was thinking of. Everyone else definitely has like 4 or 5 ways to deal with an orb.
Psychic Scream.
Yeah, but then I thought
Psychic Scream
and dispel magic.
K can take a point out of Empowered Renew and toss it into Chastise.
There's like 5 different ways, probably still.
That's all I can think of.
Here's a Warlock.
Yeah,
I guess
don't
I
even
didn't
know how I'm dealing with my orb.
I guess Psychic Scream didn't occur to me at the moment.
Yeah, and then evokers, you guys have your 2 racials.
Yeah.
And yeah.
What about
my fucking tail?
Does that mean Master Spell works?
In theory, yeah, it should.
You know
But
what?
you'd
Yeah,
have to get some.
It's like a
Cast.
3-second cast.
That's a lot of mana,
Yeah.
too,
Yeah,
though.
it's the cast time.
It's the cast time that's working.
I mean, I wouldn't cast Master Spell.
Yeah.
I mean, is it people not having things, or it sounded like Grim said people are dying?
Improved
right?
Master Spell. Master Spell's cooldown
People are
reduced by 25 seconds, and its cast time is reduced by 1 second.
I mean, 1 orb blew up.
Yeah, well, one orb did blow up, and it
Like
killed a
orb
few
two.
people because
Mm-hmm.
of the charges that came afterward. So it is partially just not having. Some people might not have their stuff.
It's just like seeing one way off in the distance.
Yeah,
Like, I can skull bash if I get to it, but then inevitably I just get
I'm-
punched in the head when I try to go do it.
Yeah, I'm trying to run. Like, I'm trying to look around if I see one. I'm trying to run to it to just grip the damn thing. The stupid 30-yard range.
Flappy
Actually,
arms probably just kills one every second.
one every second, but it's within 20-yard range, so it doesn't help the long thing. But
You can just run around.
yeah, and as I'm
I
forgetting, I can get. I keep forgetting I can extend my death grip range to 40 yards if I change one talent.
Yeah, screw his second one.
But yeah, there's a few things that a lot of people can do.
Every class can deal with it. It's just they have to figure actually, you know.
I took the improved Typhoon's radius and
Yeah, and
range
then-
just because this is a shotgun and I'm hoping I'm getting something with it.
And another thing we're gonna change is we're gonna delay using him there for that third set until after the sparks are gone and we're in the new position. We'll see how this goes. Alright, let's try this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Bombs and fire. Here are the bombs. This is Eve, Giggles, and Third. Stop. Bring up Giggles.
I mean, there's no.
There's not a bolt behind you guys. Move over to where I am.
No.
Yeah. Might be better to reset this.
Reset.
I want
Ow. Our sacrifices will be worth it. Oh. Look at that damage. Oh.
Spread out. The elements answer to me! Your end was inevitable.
You got to the other platform, Neutrino?
Yeah, you can just fly over there.
Okay then.
It's like Giggles.
I'll just
desperately run.
I was running for help for you guys.
You're doing get help?
Totally believe that.
Get help. Doesn't he need a second person for that?
I was over there.
Okay.
Don't put too much stock into that, or he's gonna come back with like Khadgar or something, and we're all screwed. It's useless.
I don't know. I feel like at the very least, Khadgar could fire a lightning bolt. She might not be dead, but then we could just kill her. Done.
He's still a shit wizard.
We'll just toss coins at her.
So yeah. So do watch in case the charges are a little off, or they might not be in the exact position. Yeah, we can go into our break. That way, those who might need to do some talent switching can do that too.
Dev, that means Khadgar actually does damage.
Hey, he does damage, he just doesn't do enough ever. He's destroyed the portal 3 times, and it's been opened 3 extra times.
You can't
the right. Okay, so there's the. Let's see what. We're ready for another poll.
What are we waiting for?
Just been on Alc.
Oh, I clicked accept, I thought.
Oh no, you clicked that.
Yeah, there's an.
Or nothing.
Ew.
You got the one that of the ready, like if you're or not ready, if that you were back.
Oh, my bad.
But then when Kay got back, I did another one. All right, let's go ahead and do another attempt.
Let's make that Brannigan proud.
5.
I want to dedicate this wipe to Cal.
2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Bombs incoming. This is Eve and Giggle.
Oh no!
Oh no, I'm running.
Move out of the.
Yeah.
Hurricane Wing incoming.
Oh, hello, lag.
That was cool. Get back to position for the next set of bombs.
Move to dive.
Giggles, Ren, and myself. Ready to move out of breath? Move out. Ready for the next hurricane wing?
These winds kill flesh from bone.
Ready for spark?
Spread out.
The
Spread out.
elements answer to me!
Okay, salve.
Swords.
Drink.
Ow.
Oh, dead.
And here's the next.
These winds
Okay.
kill flesh from bone.
Storm white.
Your end
So when you guys get the mercs, if you don't have circle, just run away from the group. Don't have to run through or anything like that. Just run away from the group.
What?
With the mercs, we just need the whatever the pools.
The problem is
The
if
ones
two
we have to
people-
drop at the edge?
Yeah,
Don't
just
drop
run
them
away
at
from
the
the group.
edge, yeah.
We
The
also
problem,
don't.
The problem, Sean, is if two people run to the same side, they're going to do double the damage themselves. That hurt.
Okay, I've got a question about that
That's
too.
why you go to the
So-
whatever marks they're supposed to go to.
Some people have markers when they get that. Some people don't. Is there a weak aura or something in DBM that's doing that?
There are weak orders that tell you right or left or center. Or...
Mine tells me
DBM
the
should be
marker.
giving marks.
Yeah, mine does
Not
the star,
everybody
the
is.
circle, and the diamond when it
My
does it.
DBM tells me.
Mine
Got
tells me.
markers too. Does anybody not have DBM?
You guys can't give yourselves marks. It doesn't work that way. It's never worked that way.
I mean, like DBM will give me a mark, or something gives me a mark.
Well, DBM will
Yes.
communicate what
I
mark
think
you
what
get,
Brock is
but
saying is some people, he hasn't seen the marks on his head.
Well, I think I am, but I know that last one, there was at least one person who had the lightning and didn't have a mark in their chat bubble.
The chat bubble, yeah. If the chat bubble countdown is the specific weak aura or something.
that's
DBM.
your DBM.
That's
DBM.
Or your
yes.
DBM, whatever it is.
Correct.
You still have one above your head no matter what, but the one in the chat bubble is DBM. I guess.
Okay. So, I think one or two more attempts before we talk about something else that we did have brought up last night.
Oh God. Oh.
Hey. But
This is your fault, Bacchus.
No,
No,
this
fault,
is Ramit's
actually.
fault.
Oh, sorry. Yes, it is.
Yeah. God.
but yeah. And I didn't really. I know you guys were talking, but I had to talk with Vandal. It was my turn to talk, so yeah. But yeah, so yeah, marks. When those come out, just start moving right away. And just get another pull and see. All right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
No, I got.
You ready for bombs? Here they are. This is Giggles and Eve. Dodge breath. Position yourself for Hurricane Week.
Are you
Use some
lagging
bombs
as
and gimmick.
well?
Move to circle.
Here they are. This is Rin and Silex. Dodge breath. Followed by another Hurricane Wing. Position yourself. After this will be Spark.
As soon as you can, start spreading.
Spread now.
The elements answer to me!
Get these positions.
So,
Spark.
Spark. Still...
Phase out.
Yeah, we gotta get everyone up.
Position for Hurricane.
Nothing will be left standing.
Great dodge breath.
Okay, cool.
And here it is.
Pink down.
Yep. Let's keep practicing for a little.
Spread out.
The elements.
Spread out.
These winds feel
Hurricane wing.
Yeah, I can't really do much.
So is it like not
Breath flag happening again.
Breath income.
Your end was
My
inevitable.
latency, like, keeps doing one of those speed running super jumps every time we pull. Like, I can't do this fight if my latency just keeps spiking that. I literally was standing in front of the thing, and I shot off the side because the game didn't register that I was. So like, I can't keep going on the right now. Like, not with this latency.
Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about towards the end there, Neutrino?
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to get my spark and then realized I was
Yep.
getting knocked back and...
That is the DPS check.
Yeah, we're only supposed to see one set of sparks, right?
Yeah, if you
Correct.
see a second set of sparks,
We're behind.
You're behind on the DPS check already.
Mhm.
Oh.
I can't.
I know.
I
that's
literally
why
can't do
I
this
was
fight.
gonna say. So what was brought up last night, for those who weren't here, the early mythic bosses. Taking looks at those with us, if we had 20 people at any time. Since I think the first 2 to 4 of them are supposed to be easier than this.
Definitely Aeronog.
Yeah, Aeronog's supposed to be a pushover still, even with how it's changed.
It's just Aeronog looks like it's just there's an additional ad pool that gets spawned.
Yeah.
And an additional ring elemental. Taros is supposed to be the next, but we're gonna get DPS check most likely.
Yeah.
And then every the other ones, we're probably just gonna get DPS checked. It'd pretty much just be Aeronog.
So yeah, it would just be Aeronog. I mean, it'd still be an A boss with a couple of items. I guess we can leave that as a group decision. So if you want to take a look at it, just to see if we maybe get the ring to drop or a couple of other items that are going to be at, was it 424 or 421?
Yeah, we don't have 20.
I
Well, Jeff would come
legit
back,
will
I
just
think,
fuck it up
right?
for literally everyone. My
Probably,
lag
yeah.
is bad. It's not gonna be fun times.
Yeah, that. Do you think that's just this fight?
No, I
we
left the
won't
raid
do it.
instance and my lag is still up there. So it's
Okay.
Verizon. Yay!
Great. Okay, so yeah, we would be stuck at 19.
We call it early, like what?
I mean, we're getting numbers gamed on Raz, I guess.
Yeah.
We're just not gonna have the numbers.
You just can't do it right now.
Like, we got all of the orbs that time.
Yeah,
I think one went off.
There's no burst. Oh, some people. Yeah, what
Like
was
the
one?
thing,
No, no one has really any burst damage.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind, some people do.
Yeah, I'm looking at the deaths that happened after the first set was taken care of.
that was the second set. Though.
Yeah, it was the second set that they went off.
Yeah,
The
which we
first
shouldn't be
boss, yeah,
seeing.
we could. The first boss probably could, but I think we leave it to a group decision just to see. If you want to at least go for the first boss in Mythic, just chance it for the item. Because we have... What is it? It's second week of February. We have at the earliest, like, probably the mid-May. At the absolute earliest.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So if you want to, do ready. If you don't want to, hit not ready.
For tonight or as a concept?
Well, for tonight, we...
Well, I mean, our tank's not doing it.
I mean, I'm voting no. I'll stay if we have a quorum that says yes.
Okay, so we won't do it tonight, but...
It'll be considered.
I'd say, like, if we're stuck at 20 people and we're, like, hitting a brick wall in this fight, that might be an idea just to get some more gear for those who aren't, just aren't comfortable or doing the, Mythic Pluses.
No,
You'll want to announce when that's going to happen ahead of time so people know what they're walking into. So
Yeah.
you can get 20, right?
Yeah,
Off the
yeah,
cuff
we'll-
is harder
yeah.
because it doesn't flex.
Yeah, that's the big thing. So that's gonna be a thing we can look at. Like if we really get into a major brick wall in this fight later on, like let's say we can't get through phase 2 or the secondary mission or something like that. That's something that we could definitely consider doing. Because yeah, like we have hit, like we can still keep doing this fight today, just like a couple more times, just to practice mechanics more and more. But yeah, this.
By
is
the way,
just,
I'm totally cool with sitting out for any kind of mythic.
Well, the problem is we need 20 people.
Yeah, we just need 20 people in first place.
It doesn't flex.
Yes.
Mythic
And I'm
doesn't.
offering
Mythic does
to
not
sit
flex.
out so someone else can go.
We don't. We don't. That would only be a thing if we had too many people. Right now, we
Yeah.
don't have enough, even if we include everybody that's on right now. So.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Aw, damn.
Well, looks like I'm doing the this week. Plus.
I'm not afraid of it. I just don't want to ever do it again. I did hardcore mythic raiding during BC, and I do not ever want to do that again.
I think their only plan is just to do the first boss, and that's it.
Yeah, it'd really just be the first boss, maybe try another one, but it wouldn't be like trying to actually full clear it.
Yeah, Mythic Aeronog's easier than Raz.
I think Aeronog's, as far as I've seen, is easier than half of Heroic.
Yeah.
Like, Gathia, Kurog, Diurna, and Razageth are harder than Mythic Aeronog.
It's because it's the same boss.
Yeah, there's 2 wall mobs and there's another mob that spawns with the flame rifts.
Yeah, that's a.
Seems doable depending on the scaling, like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean.
Did someone just hit Razageth?
I regret nothing.
Yeah, something that we could, not happening tonight, but we can. If you guys want, you guys can, I guess, look at it. But
Yeah, I think we should at least give it a few more plays here.
yeah,
It's
I think.
not
Yeah, I mean, I think 4 weeks of this. Yeah.
Let's get 1 or 2 more in. I've posted the week R multiple times. That's the similar to the one to Taros or whatever that assigns people on your screen, whether you go left or right or you stay center when you get the debuff. Problem is, people need to have it in order to use it because it needs
I
to figure
can't
out who has it.
download from you.
I can post the link to it. It's fine for people who are running on AOL internet.
Pretty sure AOL would be faster than Verizon. If I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know.
Mine says
There-
error not receiving display information from you.
Okay. Well, it's in the raid chat. I posted the link to it, and I posted the import string in Discord. Probably faster anyways, because as we know, sending a whole bunch of weak auras in-game is super slow. It literally in the middle of your screen says left, right, or center, and then gives the cooldown, the timer before it goes off.
Your left or my left?
Boss is left. Sage left.
What if it
I don't
says
know.
left and it's my right?
No, it's
Sage left.
your character. It's your character relative to looking at the boss. Same as it was for Taros. Same thing.
So do you have to click on the link or the big thing of text that's under it?
You can
Well, the
copy
link
the
is-
text, and then if you can open up /WA, and it'll bring up a little menu. You can click import and just copy that text into it. Oh yeah, that might be useful for your light.
You lost me at /WA. How do I do that?
Just press enter and then do
type
the
/WA.
Yeah. It's in the regular chat.
It opens the weak aura in your screen.
Are you talking about the normal screen that I have to do with Discord, or are you talking about
Like
the
in
WoW
game.
screen?
You'll do it in game /WA.
Okay, now what?
At the bottom it says import. Click import, and then paste that big string in, and hit import.
How do I paste it? I don't know how to copy something in WoW.
Control V.
Control V.
Yeah, copying.
Won't that just print the screen?
No.
No.
You can just copy it from the Discord.
Yep. If you paste it into the import thing, it says paste text below. Control V. It should fill the screen with the same big line of text.
Control V made me target Blade.
Are you in?
And you don't
weak
have
aura
the weak
menu?
aura open.
I
Yeah.
do have it open.
And then you have, with it being open, on the top of the window, it should have import.
It says importing,
You
paste
click
text
it,
below.
yeah. You click it, and then you click the black screen there,
Field.
and then Control V.
That did not do anything.
Did you
copy
control?
it?
Is there a
the-
step I'm missing?
in Discord? That huge wall of text. Did you do Control C onto it? With it all
Okay,
selected?
that was the step I didn't get.
Put it into your clipboard. And you should be able to click import.
This aura contains custom Lua code.
It's fine.
Yep.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, I don't. Does it work now?
You should see in the middle of your screen. It should say left in a box.
I got
Right in the
Awakened
middle.
Earth assignment, Volt Static
So,
Charge
On
assignment.
the weak aura window, you can click the top of it and you can move it, so you can actually see your screen with the weak aura active that you have selected.
Yep.
Well,
Don't complicate it anymore. It's on by default. That's it.
Yeah, it is always on by default.
The left side is Awakened Earth assignment, Razagath Polarity Helper, and
No,
Static Charge assignments.
Not in the window. Right above, floating above your character in the middle of the screen, not in the weak aura one, there should be a box that says the word left in it. It might be behind the weak aura's window, which means you have to move it.
Okay,
It's probably
I
there.
turned the weak aura box off, but I don't see
You
anything.
no, you won't. Now you won't. You
No,
have
you
to.
won't see it.
It's fine. It'll be there. If you close the weak aura
Okay.
window, it won't show you hidden ones. Okay. Everyone else is good. Everyone else has this. Everyone's good to go.
Sorry, there's a reason I only use DBM and Healbot.
Alright, let's see if we're ready for a pool.
We're gonna mark that ticket resolved. Like, don't just close it. Mark it resolved. You want your quotas and numbers for the end of the month to look up, be up, not down. Yes, resolved
Okay.
looks better on the report than closed.
Let's do this.
Five,
Too many
Four,
IT people in this group.
2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Sorry.
No worries.
We didn't hero. I think because Dev's gone.
You're
Move to start.
even giggle.
So you should have said in the middle of your screen which direction to go.
I didn't get a direction, but it told me to go to Diamond.
That's DBM.
That's the yeah.
New bombs incoming.
Mine said back.
Mine said left.
Oh no!
Yep, I'm following the bear.
Spread out.
Yeah.
I don't like it when she's angled. That didn't work very good.
Did it show up? Did it, like, I didn't catch what happened there.
Mine did show up and it said back.
Yeah. Okay.
Mine showed up at the first time and said right, but there was nobody in the middle. And I also had the circle on me, so I have DBM conflicting with the other one too.
Let me show you what I
Honestly,
Well,
now that we have that,
Stop by
I'm gonna take the other markers off because we don't need them anymore.
No, you still need to put those markers there because people need to know which direction to run so that they're not getting totally confused. What needs to get turned off is DBM calling out. It's probably easier just to ignore it. Don't let DBM tell you which marker to go to because it's going to be counter to what is going to happen. If it says right, you just go right to whichever marker is close to there, which probably is going to be purple on the left, or go to blue. It doesn't really matter. Blue or purple, I don't care. Either way.
But I didn't see a left or right. I just saw the purple.
Yeah, so I stayed in the middle.
Should be text in the middle of your screen.
Yes.
that says-
Yeah, it's actual. Yeah, it's gonna be actual text. And it'll say left, right, or back. It sounds like it's the other one.
So it doesn't do an arrow.
No,
Correct.
it's not an arrow.
That's
actually
the
just
other
text.
thing.
Ah, fuck. I don't read text when I'm healing.
It looks like that in the middle of the screen, right above your character.
You can't miss it.
Yeah, it pretty much covers up everything.
You can, I mean, you can move it, but that's the default.
Right,
Your
right.
character kind of. It looks like your character just can't be seen with it. Basically.
Yeah, I mean, if there are ways to make it bigger, move it on the screen, that kind of stuff, but the default is right there in the middle of the screen.
Are you making something appear right now? Because I don't see anything in the middle of my
No,
screen.
it's in Discord. He showed a picture in Discord.
Yeah, there's a picture in Discord. In raid chat.
I mean, if I could make things appear on people's screens, that might help, but Blizzard won't let me do that.
No.
Oh,
That
that's
breached
not
the
very
social
big.
contract.
That's probably
Hey.
why I didn't see it.
They once did allow that, and you can guess what got drawn on people's screens.
Dick pics.
Yeah.
It's still art. Screw that.
All right.
When bombs go out, just make sure to do a quick check in the middle of your screen to make sure it isn't saying left, right, or center. Or back, sorry. It's back is the other one. If it doesn't say anything, then you just stay where you are in the middle. Don't have to run anywhere. Boofs. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Bombs in 5. Here they are.
In the middle.
Even giggle. Dodge.
Shimmy.
Hurricane
Right. Yep. Bomb. Oh, no, wait. We're getting pushed. I'm getting buffeted.
Incoming bomb. This is Rin with Endesh. When after the damage come out, I'm gonna drop my AMC.
Oh god, there's so much confusion.
You're a dodge.
Oh, she's angled. She's angled. Don't assume she always goes after the group. She goes after people who run out too early.
Here's Hurricane Whiz.
Please don't do that either.
Sparks incoming. Spread. Make sure you get rid of your orb.
Move to diamond.
Back decks.
Okay, him.
Oof.
Hurricane Wing incoming.
Nothing will be left standing.
Breath. More bombs incoming. Gonna have to do what we can to survive.
Yeah, this is the point she should be at 65. I know
Yeah.
we're behind because people are dead. Not arguing that, but this is now we're seeing mechanics we shouldn't be seeing. Just to put that in perspective. The orbs are gonna go off probably, at least one or two of them.
One of them. Oh wait, they combined me.
Nope, there we go. So with the laser beam, when she's about to do the breath attack, please don't run out until she actually picks a direction and starts charging it. When she starts charging her laser, then you can start moving.
Yep,
Otherwise,
and
otherwise you swing her a different direction, and some people aren't paying attention enough to
Yeah,
realize
and then when
it.
you have charges, as soon as those have hit, run back to the group. Because if you're not able to make it back in time, it'll also move to your direction.
Right here.
Yeah, there's a lot of learning the dance here. Is really what we're getting at. I'm not too focused on overall damage yet until we're consistently getting there without too many people dying.
I saw the words this time, but they're in a really inconvenient spot. Can I move them?
Where is
Yes, you can.
inconvenient?
The middle of the screen, I usually can't really tell what's going on because I play with character names up, and so it's kind of blending into all of your names. Plus, that's also where, when the boss does abilities, the line goes right over it. Okay, is there any way to move it, like, to the left?
Yeah, if you open up weak auras again, you can just drag it and move it around the screen to where you want.
So do I move the weak aura box?
The box that has the word left in it, right in the middle of the screen, you can just click that and move it. Drag it around wherever you want it. Or it might be locked by default. There's arrows on the side that let you move it as well, but there is a location to grab it, and I can't remember where.
You have to you have to grab from almost the center of
Found it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll stick it under my heal bot, and that way I can see it better.
The faithful red box.
Okay, now I see it. Thank you, and sorry, I'm not familiar with this add-on.
Well, just for the time spent in there, I'm going to set the font size on mine to 69, because I can.
Nice.
Perfect.
It is highly visible now. So I'm going to say this so I can actually see it for once. I have not gotten static charge yet. Through all the polls. Yes, fort buff.
Sorry.
Do we need to chug a flask for this, or?
No, we're gonna do this one more time, and we're just getting a feel for it, and then we'll probably call it there, just because we're dragging things on. It's only gonna go downhill at certain points, so we're gonna get the last of it out just to see this, and then we'll go. We're gonna take a look at a few of the guides, and I recommend people look at some kill videos just to get some ideas, because honestly we can't. Only a couple of us can't sit around and watch them all, so some input from others would be helpful.
That charges anybody.
5,
It prefers range.
4,
It can target anyone.
3,
Yeah, I got it.
1.
The age of the incarnates begins!
Bombs in 7. 5, 3, 2, 1, and bomb coming out. This will be even giggles.
Go, 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 go!
Dodge breath.
Don't have to shift very far.
Get back to where you were. Position yourself for hurricane.
These winds heal flesh.
Bombs in 3. Here they are. Ren and Silax.
Not a good time to get stunned.
Breath and come.
Little late in the bubble.
Yeah.
Okay, don't go left. Don't go left. There you go. Okay. She shot at someone who was over there.
Also, these don't have to
Line.
go back that far. This one.
Yeah.
Spread out.
The elements answer to me.
Don't get too far. You gotta be able to run in real quick. Deal with your orb and run in.
Okay, him.
Yeah, that part we're gonna have to work on. Practice that part. It's a lot happening at once, unfortunately.
Should we save a Devo for a while that one because it seems much more dangerous?
I think we might be able to handle with like A and Z and Crank. We'll have to see. It's gonna be a touch and go thing.
And that was an executive bear decision.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of losing my mind right now.
I'll probably between this week and next week actually write out which cooldowns we should use when. Try to do with 2 at most at time.
Yeah.
I would like to say thank you to all you guys for helping me fix that, and I'm so sorry I'm bad at that.
Let me show you what I got.
Alright.
Travel safely now.
Next time we come in, we'll have another vault, another re-clear.
Yeah, still a progression.
Hopefully not the power of lag.
Yeah, that always helps.
We'll just make Corsold do all the work.
Yep.
Who did the eggs yesterday, by the way, out of curiosity?
Beth
I
and I did
filled
them
in.
every time and ever filled in for the other.
I filled in with the third slot. They were very nice to me about directing which one was 3, and I needed to help with this one, and yeah.
Worked out.
Fair enough.
It didn't do too bad.
Thank you for stepping in for it.
Alright. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good
Night, everyone.
Good night.
Night.